Now, can we kind of go over, we just got out of an SPX trade that we put on yesterday. So I think we should kind of walk over that and then because we like to have one on at a time. We made a quick $60 from yesterday to today.
So we had on a 5-day Jade Lizard. We just took that off, took $60 out of that. Then the 0-day 9 a.m. trade that Jacob has done many studies on, we have a few choices. Liz, I'm going to go over the couple choices with you and you can pick. Okay. So choice number 1 is going to the expected move and selling a $10 wide.
Correct. Jacob has done studies after studies being like, you can put this $10 wide at the expected move, give or take 9 o'clock, 5 minutes, letting it go or closing it for 50%.
Right. So here we have at the expected move, if we sell a $10 wide we're just after 9 a.m., we're getting $1.50. So risking $8.50 to make $150. And this will end at the end of today and it cash settles. So win or lose, it's gone at the end of the day.
And I will say yesterday was one of those days where this didn't work. Okay. So if you would have closed it at 50%, you would have been okay. But the market downturned later in the day. So if you left this, it would have been a full loss.
Right. Now we like to risk a little less. So I'm just going to shift up the strikes. I'm going to use this arrow and shift up the strikes. And you can see as I shift up the strikes, we go from 160 to 185 to 220 to 280 to 320.
And that becomes the at the monies, which she's also done studies on.
And the more we collect, the less we have at risk. So if we collect 320, our risk is 680. There's a give and take.
It's an interesting balance and I like the way that you articulated saying we like to risk less because you're looking at what your max loss would be if if SPX drops. But in full disclosure, you're bringing it closer to the at the monies. So one could argue it's a little bit more risky. So I'm not saying risky. You will always lose less the closer it is to the at the monies with a $10 wide, but you don't have any room to be wrong when it's up there. And I don't think there's a right or wrong with these.
I was going to say, I don't know that there's a right or wrong. What I think is more right is managing your winners and closing it and not letting it sit and try to get full profit. And there could be a medium here where maybe we go a little bit out of the money and we take in 250 instead of 320 at the money.
Well, and Jacob's going to continue to do research on these with the Jade Lizards and the put spreads and things of that nature, because what we're looking at, and honestly, in an environment like this, the train is moving upwards, right? So if I had this call spread on, I would be more nervous that it would blow through than I would be in the puts, but that's just the current trading environment. Once that changes, this trade could change.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. If we turn around and we're in a bear market where we're down every day, we might not be doing the same trade.
Yes. So now I know you do the iron condors and I've been doing the Jade Lizards. So I've been doing the Jade Lizards and the put spreads. Now I'm well aware that those both have risk to the same side, but I will only have one of each on. I never have multiples.
Now I don't do 0-day iron condors. My iron condors are my 45-day trades. Okay. If I'm doing a 0-day trade, I'm selling a put spread.
Okay.
And I am usually more likely to go to the expected move and $15 wide, collecting about $2 at the expected move, $15 wide. This is usually what I do.
Okay. Now the last study that it was a couple studies ago. But one of my favorite studies was the $10 wide at the expected move, no management.
Oh, no management.
Do you remember that one? $10 wide at the expected move, no management. That study was really eye-opening for me, and it made me feel better about being like, whatever, if you lose, you lose. If you let it go. Because you're taking in so much. So I'm not closing this at 50% because that would only be 75 cents. Mm-hmm. And then that requires a lot of wins for one full loss. But $1.50, it's not that bad.
So, okay, we've done so many studies. I know we've had many studies that say, manage at 25% or 50%. So you're saying no management. And it makes sense when you're collecting so little. So here, if I'm only getting $1.50 and I'm only taking 25% out of it, I'm not making enough. I'm making, $40 or so, right. $45. I'm not making enough to cover a full loss. Then if I have a full loss of $840, I need 18 wins to make up one loss. And that's why I think if if you're doing this, collecting only $1.50, maybe you need that full amount. Maybe you do need to let them go and take that full amount so that.
Do you remember that study that he did, the no management study at the expected move? So in my heart of hearts, I have two choices, and I should be more consistent. So shame on me. I'm going to give you a shame on me right there. I should be more consistent, but I will either do a $10 wide at the money and close for 50%, or I will do the expected move and let it go.
Okay, so we've got either expected move and do nothing, or at the money for $3 and take.
And look at that, they're the same, right? So if I'm closing this for 50%, it's $1.50.
$1.50. Yeah.
So
I don't know. Let's do the at the expected move and let it go.
let her ride.
Right?
I mean, it is interesting. Spoos are up 50, but I'm okay with that. You can bring it down. Yeah, get 140.
Yeah. 140. I'm on the 73.65, 73.55. We're just going to let this go. We're not going to, hey, new Liz and Jenny, we're not going to manage this. We're just going to let it go.
Because the at the monies was the JaJo trade, right? And we loved the JaJo trade. That was the original saying that, and the reason it was 9 o'clock is at the 9 o'clock hour, you typically get more 5-minute up bars than you do 5-minute up bars than you do 5-minute down bars. And that was where the original JaJo trade came from. Then everything kind of progresses and everything builds on each other. So if you're new to Tasty Trade right now, what we just talked about might seem complicated. It's all in the archives. We have a genius person who is vetting these for us and building on these trading strategies. I don't think there's a one size fits all. I think Jenny does something different than I do. I know our viewers do things different than we do, but they seem to be engaging and working, and you got to do with what works for you.
Now, I am keeping a close eye on this because you could see we put this, okay, now we're filled. We needed a little bit of downtick. We put it on and then SPX was up 53. So it was getting away from us. Now we're only up 51. We're filled. Liz, it's going to be hard for me to not take this off.
You could put a GTC in for it. You can put a GTC in for it.
No, we're going to.
I'm a no management at the expected move. I'm a management at the money.
We're going to follow the recent study. Again, there were old studies that said manage. The newer study on this might have said don't manage, and we're getting more data. These zero DTEs are newer, so we're getting more data. As we're getting more data, this recent study said don't manage these.